In our application, we have two fragments. One fragment is the map fragment, and the other one is the news fragment. What we want to do is allow the user to change between these fragments. So for that, we are going to introduce a new component called ViewPager. First, go to Google and search for ViewPager animation. And the first result from developer.android.com using ViewPager for screen slides is going to show us an example. So this is a ViewPager. With a ViewPager, we can slide between views. So first, what we need to do is a view. For this ViewPager, we have an example scrolling down here. This is the XML, so we just have to copy and paste this. This ViewPager is in the before support library. Okay, so go back to Android Studio to the views of our main activity. So open the view of the activity main, and you can copy here the ViewPager. Don't worry, at the moment you are not going to see anything because this is just the container, the container of the page. We don't have any page at the moment, so that's fine. This ViewPager has one ID pager, which is the ID that we are going to use. So go back to main activity and create an object ViewPager here. ViewPager from the support view, I'm going to call it ViewPager is equals a ViewPager find view by ID ID pager. Okay, now we have the pager. This pager works in a similar way that a list view. For both components, we need to set an adapter, and the adapter is the difficult part of the question. So now we are going to create one adapter, which is the adapter that is going to set the content to the ViewPager. I am going to call it my adapter, and this class is going to extend fragment pager adapter. Our pages are going to be fragments, so that's why I'm using fragment pager adapter. Okay, I create the class, and it says that I need to implement some methods. So I implement the mandatory methods. It also says that I need a constructor, so I create a constructor. Okay. Now I have to customize my adapter. I know that my adapter is going to have two pages at the moment, the map fragment and the news fragment. So the method getCount is going to return 2. And I have also to implement the method getItem. This method returns a fragment, which is the fragment of the page, depending on a position. So if we want to have first the new fragment, on the position 0, we will return news fragment. And secondly, on the position 1, we will return map fragment. So what we do here is an if I equals 0, then we are in the position 0, so we just return a new fragment. If not, that means that we are in the position 1, we just return a new map fragment. If we have more than 2 pages, we can have here a switch. So we switch between the different I, and we return more than 2 different fragments. Okay, so basically this is it. We will have a ViewPager that can slide between 2 fragments. Before testing it, the only thing left is just set the adapter to our ViewPager. So ViewPager set adapter, and we create a new object of the class myAdapter, which needs the fragment manager. So get support fragment manager. Okay. Now we are going to test this. Just play it on the emulator. So we have one fragment, and if we slide, we have the other fragment. Okay, this is what we want to achieve with the ViewPager. Now, just to make it a bit easier to navigate, we are going to have some indicators at the top, some tabs. So for that, we are going to use the following component.